morning. How are you this morning? Coffee is ready. Oh, I was up and down all night, unfortunately. But today I have to take my friend to the airport. She is going to North Carolina, somewhere in there, to have a friend. Her friend is having, she's my friend too, but we're not like close friends, so. But she is having brain surgery. So my friend is flying over there to stay for a while and help her out. So there's somebody with her. So it's scary, but she's got to have it done. She's got to have it done. Wow. Did I just make a delicious cup of coffee just like that? Just a little bit more. Oh, this looks so good. It is 5:45 a.m. That is a good cup of coffee. And I have to take my husband to work and then head over to my friend's house and then take her to the airport, and then I get to come home. And all my people are busy today, going to the airport, going to work, and then I will have the car. I'm wondering if I should take advantage of that. I think I shall. I think I shall. So, a couple of things. One, I'm changing the name to the channel because there's there's actually two other Cooking with Lisa's. So I'm gonna change it to Adventures in Cooking. I think. I have to check it to make sure there's no other names like that out there. So, and then yeah. And the other thing, so Adventures in Cooking. I'm going to put a little caption up here. To, right? I'm going to change the name of the channel. It's Adventures in Cooking. I think that's a good name. Or Adventures with Me. Or Cooking with Me. Adventures, Cooking, and comedy. I don't know. It's probably going to be Adventures in Cooking. So, starts with an A. That's a good thing. Some people just start with A and just put the letter in. I've done that. Just A. What comes up? And then I go B. What comes up? So, my door to my oven is still broken. I'm going to call first thing this morning, 9 a.m. straight up. Say, hey, the door on the stove broke. Unless I can screw it on. I probably can just screw it on myself. I can probably find something that would fit inside, not actually a square, but from corner to corner diagonal and fit like that. And then I could probably turn it if I had something like that. And I don't give a shit if I strip the bolt. Don't care. Go buy a fucking bolt, Maybe one a little bit longer. I'm serious. When I put it together and poke the bolt out, and it's probably going to go in a little bit more because I can't probably squeeze it as much. But there's literally that much. Like, I could probably maybe turn it 3 times once it attaches to it. Maybe twice, I don't know, but not very much because it popped out. And I hope this isn't stripped. I hope I can screw it back in. Otherwise, I'm gonna do another work order, send that in, and 3 days later, if nobody's come, pack up my shit and go. I can legally break the lease at that time because of this stove. But to be honest, I'm kind of learning how to work the elements. And it's a hassle, up and down, up and down, up and down. But I learned to do it. And so cooking with the burners is not as bad as it was when I was burning all my food. I was so mad about that burger. That's what put me over the edge. I burnt my burger in 5 seconds. 7 seconds. And I'm like, maybe I have not a 7. It's not, but it was way hotter than it was the other day on a 7. So the temperature's not working properly. You know, it is what it is. I'm not talking about my stove anymore. So, and then I gotta take my friend to the airport. I gotta drive out to her house, which is further than my house. So I take my husband to work, and instead of coming home, I have to go further south. Like, it's a 25-minute drive from his work to her house. And then she's got to be ready, and she won't be ready. Then we get in the car, and she's going to make me speed. I'm going to be late. Pedal to the metal. Well, you know, had to have been ready when I got there. That's how my day's going to go today, which is fine. I love her, so I will rush. I will speed a little bit, and because the state took away my CDL. Y'all know that because of the medicine I'm on. I can't work, so I had to go for the first time since 1987. Wow. Because when I started bus driving in 84, a CDL wasn't required. But in 87, they put it down. So then we all had to go through this training and go up and get our CDL, or we could not continue our job, right? So we did all that. And I've had that CDL on my license since 87. Let's count it up. 87, 97, 07, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 36 years, like I said. Going on 36, but actually 35 years. No, because I started at 84. I only had my CDL. That's only my CDL for 35 years. And then 84, 85, 86, 87. So there. Yeah, so 30, yeah, that's right. Because I don't want to count that one twice. I counted that one already. And then add 2 to that from 80, 85 and 86. 84, 85, 86. That's 3. So add 3 years. That's 38 years in total. But the last 3, so take that off, it's 36 years. I was right. 36 years as a bus driver. 36 years I've been doing that job. And I'm not going to do it anymore, but unfortunately, it's so sad. It's a rarity to love your job as much as I did mine. It really is. I was truly, truly lucky to find that driving a school bus really, really was, man, I loved it. It was like you're sitting in the audience and you've gotten all dressed up and you've driven down to the theater and you're sitting in the audience and the curtain opens up and this orchestra starts playing and it melts your heart, and it's just all this massive sounds that are just setting you off, it's like a symphony. That's what it's like. It's like a symphony orchestra going off in my head every time I get in that bus and start driving it. Dun, 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 dun. You know, it's just like all of it, right? It was truly amazing. I just had a smile on my face the whole time because I was a happy camper. And then to get a paycheck for that, um, bonus. You know, I'm getting paid to do this. Really, and not a bad paying job. When I started back in 1987, I think I started at what was it, $9.25 an hour. Not bad for 1987. And but then when you first started, here's what happened: you had to work 400 hours, and at your 400-hour mark, you would get a substantial raise. So I went from, I don't know if it was 825 or 925, probably 825. And so once my first 400 hours, I went from 825 to 1495, I think 1490. That's a $6.50 raise. So it must have been 75, 1475. Yeah. $6.50 after the first 400 hours of driving a school bus. And then you get a raise every single year like clockwork. Every single year. Could be a dime, could be a quarter, could be 50 cents, whatever. I've got a few 50 centers, that's for sure. And 50 cents a year is not bad, but, you know, and then I went to different companies and stuff. And if you have the experience and your wage working with you, then that's exactly how it works with school bus driving. You can go from company to company and keep that pay. You don't have to go down because your experience and your wage transfers basically, or you could get more, you know. So I started at $8.25 an hour in 1984 and ended at March of 2020. It's my last month. Or I didn't even work. I only worked like 9 days in March 2020. And because we got laid off on the 8th, and I had worked every day doing weekend stuff, and then I went back on the 12th for one day so they can pick up their laptops. I'd take them in, they had to go through a laptop course to do schoolwork at home. So 9 days total for March, and then I haven't worked since. So, but I was making 29 or 30, something, and some change. That's big. That's huge. So over the years, I had received $22 in raises. Oops, I hit the handle to the stove. Yeah, still hanging, but so yeah, and to enjoy your job as much as you do, and then you get these raises, and it's like I'd gotten $1.25 in 2019, and then halfway through 2019, I got another 50 cents. So it was pretty good. They got this huge contract, and part of the stipulation of the contract is to give every driver a raise, and so they did. Substantial, $1. I had like $1.25, and then later the 50 cents. Yeah, September of 2019, I got 50 cents because that's when school started back up after summer break. And then they screwed us. I had 109 PTO, and that was gone. My vacation pay, gone. When March of 2020 hit, and we all got laid off, it was devastating to us because our company was refusing to give us, any PTO, pay out any PTO or pay out any vacation. And they told us, oh, we're not going to do that. Go to unemployment. So we all had to go to unemployment and get our unemployment. I was lucky. I was at the max unemployment because of the hours I worked and the time at the time. If you are laid off in June and you start your claim in June, you're working off the quarter of June, July, and August, and that's not right. You hardly work during that time, so no hours. And my husband's awake. Good morning, babe.
Morning, baby.
How are you this morning?
Okay.
Oh, hey, did I show you this?
What is it?
It's the handle to the oven that just,
Huh?
yeah, now both sides just popped off.
Huh?
Yeah. So, lucky us.
It just slid back on?
No, it's a square screw.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like an Allen wrench screw, but it's square. So, oh boy. Hey, at least I can clean inside here. Okay, that's glass. There's 2 panes of glass in here. I had no idea. I'm gonna clean in there though. I can see that I just pulled that out off the glass. Oh my gosh. If this falls open, babe, it's gonna break. I don't know what to do. I can't stand here and hold it all day. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna see if I can get at least. That was holding the whole door together, that one little screw after the one screw came on. Come on out. There we go. All right. Now, could you see that headspace right there? You probably can't see it. It's not very much. This one I can probably, I don't know which way it goes. I would venture to say it goes like this, because that top of that one's all dirty. So I don't think it would be dirty on the bottom. I think it would be dirty on the top. So I'm going to try and get this on here. No, the screw is turning as well. I can't hold it with my finger. I thought maybe I could just hold it with my finger and spin the bar, but it's not working. No. Oh, it might be working a little bit. Enough to hold it if I don't touch it. Okay. If I don't touch it, it'll hold it. But I do need this square. I just go buy some. That's how my Jeep is. I can do all the work on my Jeep. I've done a tune-up, I've done an oil change, I've done it all. And I've replaced some parts. I think I did what was that called? I don't know. It was whatever the spark plug kind of plugs into. I can't remember the name of it now. Coil, something like that. I replaced one of those. But Jeep has these covers on everything that take, they're like push down plugs that hold it together. And there's a tool that you can grab, but I don't have that tool and I can't find that tool. So what do? I just fucking pull it, break it, cut it. I don't fucking care. So then to take the cover off, like even the battery was like that. And my alarm is like, take Hattie to the airport, get your ass up in at 6 a.m. I'm already up and going. All I have to do is get dressed. I've already washed up and did my eyebrows and did my hair. And so all I have to do is put clothes on. My husband's in the shower right now. And that's the reason I don't take a shower this early in the morning. If it's before 5, I could take a shower. But between 5 and 6, I don't, because he gets in. So he needs hot water. So if I'm going to take a shower, I'm going to either get up early or take my shower at 7 a.m. when the water's heated back up. And I think he's hurrying because I want to stop and get coffee. I'm so spoiled. I'm so spoiled. Look at all that gray. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy gray. That's a lot of gray. Yep. It's a lot of gray and I don't care. It's a lot of gray and I. Ooh, did you see what I almost did? I almost spilled my coffee. All over the stove. That would have been, oh God, this. I think it might be the stove itself, right? And my phone has started recording on its own 3 times. And all 3 times, it was sitting exactly where I'm standing, next to the stove. What's going on with this stove? I don't know. Could be the apartment itself. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling like I could stay here. I can't stay here. There's something here and I don't like it. So we are leaving and we just want the excuse to happen, which obviously is this stove. Yep. But the good news is I can clean in there because I don't know if you remember, I dumped a bunch of oil down there when like 2 days after I moved in. I cleaned it all up, but I, wasn't able to get down in there. But now I'm able to get down in there, and I can see that there's oil from that spillage. And what was it? I forget, but it was oil for sure. Anyways, I will let you go. I'm gonna go get dressed. My goodness, has it been 22 minutes already? Well, cheers to morning coffee. And if you could, subscribe to my channel, like, share this out. And I'm not going to be recording anything else today. So I'm going to be maybe I'll do a little cleaning video, because that's what I'm going to be doing when I get home from dropping off at the airport, is I'm going to be doing some cleaning. If it's warm enough outside, I'll be taking my dog for a walk. So I'm going to start doing that again, and so he'll enjoy that. He loves walks. It's not going to be a very long one at first, that's for sure. I'll probably walk down to the stop sign and back. It's less than half a block. But up and down the stairs, and I need to use my cane for my stability, and my legs are aching. And so, it'll be fine though. Now my legs have been aching for a couple days. All right, I'm going to shut up now. Have a great day. Bye.